Ahoy, shipmates! Oh, that's not very good, is it? Bright sun, you can't see the ahoy word. Should have thought about that before. Welcome aboard, shipmates, to the Solent Ships YouTube channel. I am the captain. Captain is well prepared today. He was in port early, and the ship's been delayed by 10 minutes, as is always the way. So I've done all my duties. We were just watching the Shield Hall there. Norman makes lots of whoops and wallops and bangs and whistles and all sorts of exciting noises. I didn't hear any there. Iona is only got 2 departures today. Iona at 5:30, then MSC Virtuosa at 8 o'clock. We'll have a bit of galley time in between.
BTS Sea Greens, leaving the Virtuosa back to Marchwood.
Sea Greens, Southampton BTS, I saw received the SS Shield Hall. She's just passing Town Quay. She's in about for 110.
Thank you.
Southampton boat show still going. One more day left. That's tomorrow. That'll be the boat show for this year. Back again next year, of course. Hoping we'll get some noises from Shield Hall as she passes by. Shield Hall is out for a private hire this evening. But Lord, she's out for, for the public to go on, have a little ride around. Not today. And, oh, hello, there's the map. No, just the 2 departures today. And there's Shield Hall. She was coming up earlier. And we've got, there she's there, just passing Town Quay. Got the Iona at 46 berth. The MSC Virtuosa up here. And then also we have the Sun Princess, brand new ship here in the port of Southampton. She's not departing until tomorrow. What's the weather like? Weather is 19.9 C, I think we'll call that 20. 72% humidity, a bit of gentle breeze. It's absolutely feels much warmer out there. It feels quite balmy out there, if I'm honest. Let's have a look. Here's Forley cam, port cam. Just check, make sure itching cam's working. Yes. Netley cam's working. Yes. I think we've got lots of cams working. Yes. There's Shield Hall. What's the weather like over in Cowes? Looking pretty good. Oh, junction cam's not working. Ferry cam's working. Oh, not bad, not bad. It's getting a reasonable assemblage of all of the cameras working. I'm hoping she might give us a little toot as she passes the boat show. I think she probably will. She often does. Yes, I'm not sure who's hired her, but it's a private hire. Some company or something like that. And she's gone behind one of the red funnel ferries we can't see. Well, you can see the flags on top of the red funnel ferry terminal there.
Yes, RDO Concord.
Not a lot of movement there, is there?
RDO Concord, Southampton BTS.
Yeah, on SCT 1 here, 10.5 for the half, 27 people on board.
RDO Concord, Southampton BTS, that's all received. The Elizabeth, she's anchored at Saltmead. She's just embarked her pilot. She'll be inbound for SCT 4. And the Iona, she's currently alongside 46 but experiencing a delay. She was due to depart at 17:30.
Roger.
Yeah, lots of... Well, it looks like they're all dancing and pelting away. Come on, Shield Hall. Give us some honks. Come on. You know you want to. I think that's a band, isn't there? Yeah, or a band or a DJ.
That's all received. Traffic information. The Britann, she's just approaching St Helens. She's inward bound to Portsmouth. So you'll be following the main channel and proceeding west of that.
Yep.
Welcome Southampton BTS, that's all received. Just local ferry traffic at this moment. And the RDO Concord, she's currently at SCT1. She'll be departing very shortly and outbound.
Yeah, there's a real party going on there. Yeah, so
BTS, all Ocean Sea, all fast at Shamrock. Closing down. Speak to you again tomorrow.
Ocean Sea and Southampton BTS, all received. Have a great evening. Speak to you tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you.
there's like a slightly difficulty here looking into this. Oh, I reckon it was a... Normally you can see puffs of steam out the top of Shield Hall when she starts honking. Oh, disappointing. I don't think she's going to be honking. Well, we've got a slight delay in the departure of Iona. Apparently there was a coach has been delayed, arriving late, so she's waiting for the coach, or waiting to unload the coach or something like that. Let's have a look up on here. We can go up to the top, see if there's anyone up by the sign. A few shipmates up there. It's looking, like I said, looking really sunny out there this afternoon. And it feels a lot warmer than the 20C the weather's saying it is. Shield Hall just about through the other side of the boat show, past all those flags.
Just 7 Southampton BTS, all received. Permission to proceed with safety. Stay safe.
Yeah, I'll turn the microphone off. Yeah, well, last night was the auction for the lighthouses. I don't know, you may have seen the small film I made about the lighthouses. There was a light trail around Southampton. They were all scattered around Southampton. There was a map you could follow, walk around, and go and visit your lighthouses. I say your lighthouses. Might be a bit of a clue there. Anyway, I went to the auction last night, and I bid on a lighthouse and won. All quite exciting. I could probably show you what that's like. This is a lady here from one of the auction programs. I'm not sure which auction program it was. She was auctioned off the lighthouses. And I bid on a lighthouse. And I won a lighthouse. These are the lighthouses that were all scattered around Southampton, and of course this is the lighthouse I won. It's the Solent Ships lighthouse. Shall we make a little film all about my lighthouse? Well, I'd just like to thank everyone on the channel for your support over these years. And this was for Southampton's hospital charities. That's all in a good cause. Now we've got a lighthouse, although I'm not sure what to do with it. I can see Shield Hall hooting and honking. You see the steam coming up the top of Shield Hall. Now we can't hear it though. I think the wind's in the wrong direction. The wind is taking the sound away. Yes, it's from the south-southwest, unfortunately. Well, the shipmate Jill Marsh says, oh, yes, she says, well done, thank you. Shipmate Anita Lewis says it's really warm in the sun. That's what I said, yeah, it does feel a lot warmer than 20C out there.
BTS, that's all received. The RDO Concorde should be shortly underway from SCT 1 at 1745. The Iona, she was due away at 1730. She's suffering a delay, and we don't have any idea when she'll be leaving just yet.
Hello, I think I've spotted a flag. Yeah, a little zoom in. Excellent. Ooh, I could definitely see a flag.
That's all received. We'll keep you updated when we get an update.
What do we think it says? It says... I was going to say I think it says rum, but it does have a drink on it. It's a different type of drink though. It's iron brew. I'm not sure what relevance iron brew has to do with the channel, but it looks like we've got a couple of shipmates up on the top area there.
Southampton BTS.
BTS Iona. Good afternoon again. We've just given 10 minutes, so looking at getting away around 17:50.
That's all received. Due away at 1750. The RDO Concord she'll be shortly underway. She's got her tugs and she'll be ready to part soon.
BTS Iona, many thanks.
The RDO Concord is a
Elizabeth, Southampton BTS.
commercial vessel down near the end of port, a container ship. So she is down here. She's got the tugs in attendance. That's the RDO Concord. So it'll take a little while. She's going to have to reverse all the way around here, all the way around here.
Elizabeth, Southampton BTS. Yeah, just got an update from Iona. She'll be hoping to be away at 1750. Just under 10 minutes, over.
She'll spin round here and then come round. So I'm pretty sure that if I'm just leaving in 10 minutes, that'll be enough time.
Figuring alongside at March.
Sea Green, Southampton BTS. All received, thank you.
In fact, we can see the RDO Concord there, and there's the RDO Concord on the container ship. Oh, the shipmate Jean Hall says she's got 3 friends on Iona today. I can certainly see a couple of shipmates up on there already. They've got the Iron Brew flag. Shipmate in orange is waving. I think he's worked out. He's just on. He's on the screen. Oh, the shipmate Carl Rolls. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing. It's a good location to be, up right by the sign there. Easy to find you. And when the ship is in port and docked, if I zoom out a bit, you can see you're predominantly behind quite a lot of buildings.
Southampton BTS, that's all received. What are your passing arrangements for the Song Aurora ahead of you?
But interestingly today, the Iona typically heads off to the fields. She's constantly ploughing the waters to the fields. She's not off to the fields today.
The Southampton BTS, that's all understood. You'll be passing over the Nui ground, and the Song Aurora will be using the main channel, and she'll be proceeding to the west of the tower.
She's off on... I think she's off to Spain, I believe. Trying to work out which cruise it is.
Return Southampton BTS, that's all received.
14. There we go. Got it now. A 14-day round trip to Spain, Portugal, and the Canary Islands. I hope if you're on board, you're going to get a lot better weather than you are here, because I think the forecast here for Southampton is lots of rain.
Princess 62, Southampton BTS.
That's a very sensible itinerary. It's calling in at Funchal in Madeira, then Santa Cruz in Tenerife for the Canary Islands, Las Palmas and Gran Canaria, Fuerteventura in the Canary Islands, Lanzarote in the Canary Islands, and then Cadiz in Spain, then Lisbon in Portugal, and then back to the UK. That's a pretty good itinerary for this time of year. I would imagine it's probably quite pleasantly warm. Not too hot, but just about right. Like Goldilocks temperature. Currently waiting a 10 minutes delay due to coaches and traffic. I think traffic in the area was terrible. Well, the shipmate Chris Quantrill, welcome aboard, shipmate. I popped out earlier and traffic was horrendous, but I think that was a Southampton football club we're playing. Current forecast down in the Canary Islands looks like mid-20s, so 25 and sunny. Absolutely perfect, just when you want. Well, the shipmate Rick says they have 3 family members on Virtuosa today. 2 of them first-time cruisers. Excellent. It's a good ship, and the old Virtuosa. Oh, sorry, I'm a bit miss of my chat. Where are we in the chat? Oh, we've got lots of shipmates. Ahoy there, shipmate Bean. Ahoy there, shipmate Gaza. Ahoy there, Joe McKinney. Ahoy there, Ellie Murley. Ahoy there, Leslie R. And ahoy there, CS28. I was asking if I've recovered from the excitement of last night's auction. Pretty much recovered, I think. I do have the prospect of trying to negotiate the Lighthouse into somewhere else, which could be a challenge. Ahoy there, Elizabeth G. And ahoy there, Deborah Speller. And ahoy there, Mrs. AEO. There we go. I think I've done all the hellos. All the ahoys. Yes. Yes, so she's off. Iona's off to Spain in a few minutes' time. In fact, I'm going to move around. I can see if I move the other camera around, I can see the lines. So we can see if there's any movement on the lines, if she's singled up or not yet. I'm thinking the people with the Iron Brew flag must be from Scotland, I would think. Yes. There we go. We can see the stern of Iona now. Yeah, there we go. If we look at the stern of Iona, that looks like all the lines are still attached. So probably a few minutes yet before she's going. I'm just going to have a... Yeah, so I was trying to do something with our channel sponsor, Paul from Love Cruise, but I'm not really sure I can get it to work in the time. He's telling me about a deal on Iona. So Paul, our channel sponsor from Love Cruise, he's expert on cruising here from the port of Southampton. He's telling me that there's deals at the moment for a Western Europe cruise on Iona from Southampton. That's £749 per person. Trying to... No, that doesn't work. It's difficult for me to do things once it's already gone live. He's got a QR code on there.
BTS, Iona, that's at stations underway shortly.
Ah, there we go. So that's not too much of a delay.
Iona, Southampton BTS, all received, thank you.
There we go. We'll probably start seeing these lines coming down. Anyway, my reason for talking about Iona. So Iona's off to Spain for 14 nights. Then she comes back and she's off to Spain and Portugal 14 nights. Then it's 7 nights around Europe, which I think is the cruise that Paul's got a good price on. And then Spain and France, then Spain, Canaries, Spain, completely missing the fields. Then January 11th, she's off on a 35-day round trip to the Caribbean. And she's bouncing around to Northern Europe again. And then April the 5th, she returns to a regular 7-day trip to the Norwegian fields. And that carries on again all the way until September the 20th next year. we'll start to see less and less cruise ships here in the port as they become repositioned to different parts and change their itineraries to warmer climes. And then the clocks go backwards and it gets darker and it's almost winter. Hello, I can see a little shipmate poking his head out there. Oh, yeah, shipmate. Eileen C says, my friend and I will be on Ventura on the 5th of October. We plan to be by the Ventura side with a county flag. Excellent. I wish we be looking out for that. It's a good location to be. Up by the signs is a good place to be. As we can see here, we've got a couple of shipmates up there waving, and they've got their Iron Brew flag. Shipmate Diane Charlesworth says, on deck 8, near side hot tubs. Ah, okay. That's a good location. There's a couple of hot tubs at the bottom. We'll keep a lookout for you. At the moment, we can't see because you're hidden behind the building. A couple of buildings. On my cruise cam, which would give us a fantastic view of Iona, is currently out of commission because the building is having some cladding work done. The shipmate CS28 says apparently it's Captain Wesley's last P&O cruise before joining Disney. I thought that was last week, actually. No, I'm not entirely sure. The shipmate Dean Trevel says he's on Iona now. Oh, here we go. We've got some lines coming in now. Singling up. There you go, little shipmate's poking his head out that little hatch there. Lines are coming in. The shore linesman on the shore. Oh, there we go. Now decoupling the ship. Shipmate Linda Clark says Captain Wesley's already left. No, I thought so. I thought last week. I thought the Fjord one was the last one. He probably said, I know I'm going with the Fjords. I don't want to go around to Spain. Here we go. Here come the lines in. She's singled up now, just one line left. I'm going to put the microphone back on. I'm anticipating a bit of hornage from Iona. She'll normally give 3 hoots, indicating that she's reversing. Shipmate Francis Scott says they're off on an extra cheeky cruise on Virtuosa on Tuesday. That is extra cheeky. How do you manage an extra cheeky cruise? Shipmate Yarp says 11 weeks, and this'll be us. Countdown has started then. 11 weeks is not long. Oh, shipmate Raymond Morris. I was talking earlier about where the Iona is going, and he's on Iona on the 5th of October. What are you doing on the 5th? Oh, he's doing a 14-day round trip to Spain and Portugal. Then he's off on the 11th of January one, which is the Caribbean one. So that's a 35-day round trip to the Caribbean. And this one I do like the sound of. But the 35-day Caribbean one starts 11 January, and that's calls it in at the Canary Islands, then BVI, British Virgin Islands, then Barbados, then St. Lucia, then Martinique, then St. John's Antigua, then St. Kitts, St. Martin, back to the Canary Islands, a little pop into La Coruña in Spain, and then back to the UK. That's a fantastic variety of locations and ports there, all in hopefully a decent weather at that time of year. Hoya shipmate Lisa Lewis says we are on the port side towards aft on Iona with our flag once we leave on the promenade deck. Oh, on the promenade deck. Oh, okay. Let's keep a lookout. I think we've got a couple of flags this evening. Well, this should be Water Cleanse. There's another lovely evening. It is a lovely evening. The weather forecast is saying, well, the weather readings here is saying it's just under 20 C, but I would say it feels warmer than that. It feels much warmer. It feels very pleasant.
Okay, thank you. Iona almost singled up for departure. The RDO Concorde is underway from SCT1.
Yeah, the RDO Concorde. Yeah, she's on her way. I think the Iona will be away shortly, so I don't think there'll be any problems there whatsoever.
BTS, Redjet 7, shortly away from Town Quay.
There we go. Here's the last line coming in.
Thank you, Iona. Just letting go last lines now. Elizabeth, Elite Boys in.
There we go. She'll be
Copy, thanks.
on the move. Keep her ear open for a couple of honks. There we go. Just pulling that in. Those windlass is working hard.
Elizabeth, features.
There it goes.
Elizabeth, feature. Elizabeth, features, yeah, Iona, last line's gone, on the way. Great Falcon, thank you. Iona, last line's gone now, and the RDO Concorde underway from SCT.
You might have heard something there. The delicate hooting of Iona.
BTS, Red Eagle, that's us departing the Royal Pier for Cows.
Red Eagle, thank you. Iona now underway from the Ocean Dock. Elizabeth, Elite Boys in. Dock head 2.89.
All copy, many thanks.
Yes, I was. Oh, the shipmate Michael Brown says good sounding haulage. Yeah, I think.
The Seeker, that's all. See, thank you. Evening.
I think that's mainly because the wind essentially is blowing the horns right towards where the microphone is. It's exactly perfect. There's not too much traffic noise. Yep. Indeed, shipmates. Paul from Love Cruise. He says good anticipation. Yeah, you can sort of tell they're fairly ritualistic when they've let go and they start to go backwards. They honk the horns. I'm afraid that's probably going to be it for Iona for honking. Looks like she's just moving away slowly from the side of the dock now. Yeah, she's moving ever so slightly. Just looking at the stern, see if we can see anything. Can't see anyone. We have some good flags recently. A lot of flaggage going on. A lot of county flags. Well, the shipmate Artemis says that's cleared my ears. Yes. Shipmate Ellie Bunny says, "Oh, is it me or did it sound louder today?" Do you know what? I would agree with you that it did sound louder, but like I said, I think that's because the wind essentially was really helping blowing the sound out. So earlier, when Shield Hall had gone past us, and she was past the boat show, I could see that she was whistling because I could see the steam coming out, but I couldn't hear a thing. Whereas when she's the other way, you can. It's the wind makes a massive difference on the horns. Yep, Iona's off on a 14-day round trip to Spain and the Canary Islands, calling it Funchal in Madeira, then Tenerife, the Canary Islands, Gran Canaria, Fuerteventura, Lanzarote, and then popping over to mainland Spain in Cadiz, then Lisbon in Portugal. But it's perfect weather for a sail away. Warm, gentle breeze, and like I say, it definitely feels much warmer than the temperature is telling us. Hi there, shipmate. Redmond 100. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing.
Southampton meet shield all fast and 110 berth. Over.
Shield all, thank you. Good evening.
Shield Hall's come in. She's gone at the other end of port. That's the last we'll see of Shield Hall. She'll probably go off for some works in springtime. She tends to head down to Falmouth. I'm not entirely sure why, but I think she goes every year. I mean, there is something to do on a ship, and especially an old ship. There we go. We can see Iona's now going backwards, probably. With a shipmate, Nicky's Island says, who's replaced Captain Wesley? Oh, I don't know. I did hear, and I did read it somewhere, but I've forgotten the chap's name. Oh, there's a random bit more of hooting there. I need to sort out an outside microphone that works properly, I think. At the moment, I'm just stealing the microphone from one of the cameras, but it's not very convenient. Oh, there's shipmate Brian. Welcome aboard. Oh, there's Elizabeth G. She says, it's so dark here with storms around. Street lights have come... What? Street lights have come on? Where are you, Elizabeth G? It's beautiful here in the Port of Southampton. I mean, it's always beautiful here in the Port of Southampton, but especially today. Even on Netley, see, it's a bit overcast, but there's some lovely cloud, and it's, like I say, it's really nice and warm out there. Oh, shipmate Yop says it's Captain Martin Allen. That's right, in command for this trip. Look at that, it's players, shipmates out on their balcony. I think it gives you an indication as to the weather, especially if you're on the port side coming out. You'll be in the leeward side, so you'll be sheltered, but with the sun on you, and the sun does feel strong at the moment. Shipmate Sharon Litfield says, can you please look out for us on the front of the ship, deck 9, waving a pink scarf? Ah, pink scarf, that sounds good. High contrast clothing, it's always easy to spot, especially if you wave it around.
Do you know, Peter? Because good evening to you. That's all received. Iron is on the move from the ocean dock, and the large container ship RDO Concord approaching 203 corner outward bound.
Well, there's shipmate Steve Sailway. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Well, the shipmate Alec Broadbent says, on Iona near the funnel, one deck down. I have to be a bit more specific than near the funnel, because I think there's more than one funnel. The eyes are open for flag watch. Spotted one. I think I can identify this one. Oh, they're saying that though. I'm not sure I can. Looks like a I would say it's a Union flag. Oh dear. Taking that one in. No, trying to get it straight. Yeah, it is blowing around a bit. Yep, definitely got a bit of a Union flag going there. I can spot that one. Spot the Union Jack, no problem. That's within my skill set. There we go. You can see that Union flag in the middle there. Someone shipmate said he was up near the funnel, one deck down from the funnel. Tricky to see there, shipmate. Something like a flag would be helpful. Hi there, shipmate. Raymond94. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Mate, thanks for subscribing. Iona's just backing out into the water, into the middle swing around here. Well, she'll turn around and then head on down Southampton water. Then we'll have a bit of a galley break because MSC Virtuosa is not leaving till 8 o'clock. I'm not quite sure why there's such a big difference in the times of the departing ships. I prefer it normally when they're closer together. There's the hot tubs along the side there. One of the shipmates said they were near the hot tubs. Oh, there's that flag there. Be a flag near the hot tub. Difficult to see if it's behind the glass. No, I think it's just a person. Plenty of people on board there. I haven't had any numbers yet. Well, I haven't heard them anyway, that's for sure. Well, the shipmate Ellie Murley says that a mental storm in Swindon yesterday. Couldn't see much of the lightning as it was daylight, but you could tell it was active storm as the thunder was continuous. Wow, we've certainly missed all that here in Port Southampton. It's been splendid. In fact, even today I took a little trip out on the old Iron Horse, and there was definitely some wet bits out and about, but I think I missed those. Well, I think I might have spotted the pink scarf lady. Oh yes, a high vis pink scarf lady. She's down here. There we go. You can see at the bottom of the page there, flapping away. Bottom of the screen, I mean. Looks like she's sending semaphore. She's sending, give the captain more rum. Dee rum rum rum. Dee rum. Yeah, so I can read semaphore. Hi there, shipmate Colin Johnson. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing. You can see how visible that pink flag is. Well, the shipmate TV Queen 1905 says, how do people find out the numbers actually saying? When the ships depart the Port of Southampton, they radio into VTS the number of passengers and crew on board, and we have the VTS radio going, so we hear it. It's just that occasionally I think they forget, the pilots forget, or occasionally they radio VTS when they're a long way down Southampton water and I don't pick it up. Bursting out into the water now. Iona and Avia are sister vessels. They're relatively new. 3 years old is Iona. Built in
Southampton VTS, good evening.
Built in 2021 at a cost of $950 million.
On the yacht, that's all I say, thank you. Can I have your last protocol, deepest draft, and how many crew, including the master?
184,000 gross tons. Space for up to just over 6,000 passengers, 6,264. I'd imagine there's probably somewhere near 6,000 passengers on board today. There we go. You can see the bow thruster at the front of Iona is firing up. And they'll be pushing the bow around. Well, the shipmate CS28 asking if the Iron Horse got for its MOT. It did, with flying colours. It had a couple of new, fitted a new rear tyre to the old Iron Horse, and yeah, it's passed its MOT, no problem at all. It's a trusty and reliable steed. Ahoy there, shipmate Graham Bayliss, and welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing. I saw a question there from shipmate TV Queen 1905 asking where is the Sun Princess going. I think she's going off to the States, off to Fort Lauderdale. You can see some flaring going on in the middle of the screen there. That's over at the Fawley refinery. Apparently they've got a lot of work going on at the moment. See the pink scarf lady there. Very visible on the balcony. And here comes in one of the red jets shooting up the water. Yeah, so some princesses are doing some funky move at 2:30 this morning. I'm not quite sure what's going on. Well, the shipmate Alex Ridley, welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing. Iona's busy doing a spinny thing. Oh, there's shipmate Diane Ned JH. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing. I would think this is a reasonably full ship. I haven't heard any numbers. Someone's mentioned 5,200. I don't know if that's accurate necessarily. Unless you've heard it on the radio. I haven't heard it. Shipmate Shepherd Brooks says she's repositioning to Fort Lauderdale. She has my sympathies. Well, I'm assuming that's going to be a base so that she'll be bouncing around the Caribbean. But yeah, Fort Lauderdale, not necessarily as good as the port of Southampton, I would say. Looks like Iona's more or less finished with her swing there. Just straightening up. She'll be popping it into a drive and then heading down Southampton water. And then we've got MSC Virtuosa at 8 o'clock this evening. So a bit of a time for a galley break in between. Shipmate Francis Scott says we're going to watch live from Virtuosa on Tuesday evening. We will have a high vis from our deck 11 balcony cabin. The grandchildren will be watching and looking out for us. Oh, well, that high-vis jacket, that's an excellent idea, shipmate. That'll be easy to spot if you're wearing a high-vis. I suppose they'd wonder if they might check your luggage and ask, why are you taking a high-vis jacket on a cruise? Slightly unusual. Ahoy there, shipmate. Sharon Ilfield says, "Oh, thank you from the Pink Scarf Lady. My family saw us. Yep, yeah. We think we all saw you, shipmate. You were quite visible with that fantastic pink scarf. Ideal accoutrement for waving from your balcony on Ships TV.
Iona, swing complete, heading up.
Well, there, Matthew.
Iona, thank you.
Do you welcome aboard, shipmate?
Hound in, followed by the Sea Line and the Elizabeth in the Thorn Channel.
Many thanks.
I must say, we're starting to get some nice colours down here in Netley. It's going to have a wonderful sail away. Everyone's out on their balcony enjoying this weather. And I think they're only heading towards equally good weather. It's a 14-day round trip to Spain and Portugal. And the Canary Islands. So it's calling in Funchal, Madeira. And then that's Tenerife in the Canary Islands. Gran Canaria, Fuerteventura, Lanzarote, then back to mainland Spain, Cadiz in mainland Spain, and then Portugal, and back to the UK. I think that's probably this time of year. They say the forecast looks like it's around the mid-20s. I don't think you could ask for better weather, could you? Oh, the shipmate Gaz, I watched Princess coming in this morning, the new Princess ship. Yes, did look quite good. I saw it as well. I was going to drone, but there was some spots of rain, and I had problems finding a takeoff spot. So I didn't drone it this morning. And actually it was very dark. The drone doesn't really work very well when it's really dark. That's where I would be if I was on Iona this evening. I'd be up at the top there, in the Sky Bar, rum-based cocktail, enjoying the views of the setting sun over the container port of Southampton. Well, the shipmate Shepherd says, "Oh, what's the chance of the boat show camera staying?" Unfortunately, I can't keep that one. It's a just temporary one. I put it up every now and again, but I can't keep it temporary. I'm still trying to sort something out with Cooties.
PTS, Red Falcon, Northwest Atlantic.
Red Falcon, thank you. I own docket out and the RDO Concorde upper swing ground. Dockhead 2.33.
Yeah, that's all copied. Thank you.
Well, the shipmate Andrew Edwards says, 12 weeks today, my wife and I will be sailing on the Iona for the Canaries. Christmas cruise. Oh! Some kind of festive flag will be on display on deck 15, portside up. Festive flag? Oh, that's a whole new genre of flags. I hadn't even thought about festive flags.
Thank you. Inbound from the east, the Fun EOS. She's inbound towards Helen's Anchorage.
There we go. Here comes Iona. I'm not sure if anyone's heard the numbers. Has anyone heard the numbers? Well, the shipmate JBT Online says, I have a barrel of rum stashed. Oh, now that's a shipmate after my own heart, with a barrel of rum stashed somewhere. Of course, that's the next thing to make for the channel, isn't it? Solent Ships rum. Actually, I do have some rum available for sale. I must get on and do that. I've got so many jobs to do. There we go. Look at the sun setting on the stern of Iona. And what a glorious evening.
BTS Iona, Western Shelf outbound.
Iona, thank you.
Any chance we can have some numbers, please? Yeah, it looks like the refinery is also busy, flaring away over there. Lots of colourful flares. Have to light the night sky up if we're lucky. Right, shipmates. I shall continue following Iona down Southampton water. I shall leave VTS radio on for you. And we'll be back at 8 o'clock for the MSC Virtuosa. See you all in about an hour and a half.
Red Eagle, thank you. Red Osprey, thank you. Iona's just past northwest at the outbound, should be clear channel, RDO Concorde 108 outward bound.
Southampton DTS, Elizabeth, passing you Hook Boy up for STT. We'll plan to go outside the greens when we pass Iona, and then likely pass the outbound container ship outside of the green. I don't think we'll make it for a doghead pass.
Elizabeth, always say, yeah, Concorde's at 108 and Dockhead at the moment 1.81.
181, that's where I see, thank you.
Thank you, Elizabeth, just north of the Hook, inward bound. Iona, Lanes Lake, outward bound. RDO Concorda, 108, outward bound.
BTS, Redjet 6, very good evening, departing Town Quay.
Redjet 6, good evening to you. The T lines at Northwest Netley on the way back up to the Itchin. Clear channel. And the Elizabeth just pushing SO inward bound for the container terminal.
Well, copy, thanks so much.
BTS, Aston.
That's done, Victor.
BTS Aston, good evening to you, sir. That's the finish of the Concorde heading back to 37 miles.
That's done, Victor. Good evening to you. Thank you.
No problem. Thanks, Ross. Have a safe landing.
BTS, the audio Concorde that's disappeared.
Oh, cool. Thank you. It's just approaching green then. Going to stay outside the green, sorry.
To BTS, just be curious.
I'm curious, Victor.
Good evening. That's us finished with the Concorde. Just going back to our boat.
Good evening to you. Thank you. Iona, VTS. Yes, please.
Elizabeth, the RDO Concorde. Elizabeth, RDO Concorde.
Yeah, RDO Concord, Elizabeth, evening to you, Mark. Go ahead.
Yeah, hello, Chris. You keep coming. Happy to pass you in the channel. No need to dawdle.
Lovely. Okay, I was given a sort of head pass for you that I wasn't going to make, but that's fine. I'll push on then, Mark. Thanks very much.
Yeah, happy to pass you anyway. I'll get right over onto the Reds.
Lovely. You're a gentleman. Have a good run out.
Yes, Red Jet 7 approaching pipeline, function to carry on.
7, yes, please. Dockhead 1.28.
Information 1. Shifting to the maintenance to shut down for you.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Thanks.
Oh, no, thank you.
Southampton, VTS, Princess 55 over.
Princess 55, VTS, good evening.
Good evening, sir. We're just inbound approaching Dockhead. Would like to request permission to enter the port. Like to go to Town Quay Marina.
Yeah, so we'll see the 6 knot speed limit, Western Shelf End, please.
Southampton BTS. Southampton VTS, that's all received. Southampton VTS, that's all received, yep. May proceed, audio Concord Lane Snake outbound, over. Spirit of Adventure, Southampton VTS. Spirit of Adventure, Southampton VTS, that's all received. At the front EOS, going to pass northeast of Mayflower in for St Helens, over.
VTS Red Falcon, shortly leaving Royal Pier for East Cows.
Station calling Southampton VTS, say again?
Yeah, it's the Red Falcon, shortly leaving Royal Pier for East Cows.
All received, up, may proceed. Traffic information, the Elizabeth approaching dockhead in for the container terminal. RDO Concord, Lanes Lake, outbound, clear channel, over.
Copy, thanks.
Elizabeth, Red Falcon, very good afternoon.
Red Falcon, Elizabeth, go ahead.
Yeah, good evening, pilot. Just lifting off Royal Pier now. We'll come round, stick close to Town Quay, green screen, please.
Yeah, green to green is absolutely fine, no problems at all. We'll stay tight on the reds.
Thanks very much.
EOS, Southampton VTS. EOS, Southampton VTS, that's all received. We have one outbound vessel, the Spirit of Adventure. They're leaving Portsmouth now. And if you call again before you drop anchor, over.
Waverley, Southampton VTS. Waverley VTS, that's all received. Have the RDO Concorde, Cadland out, clear channel, over. Wedge 6, Southampton VTS, that's all received. Iona, West Bramble, outbound, clear channel. RDO Concorde, Cadland out, clear channel, over. Southampton VTS, that's all received. Front EOS, Newgrounds Boy now, inbound. Spanico Fidelity, Southampton VTS. Harding Concord, Southampton VTS, all received. No reported traffic, over. Spanico Fidelity, Southampton VTS, channel 12.
Yes, for Osprey passing northwest Netley. Finish carry on.
Osprey, Southampton VTS, that's all received, yes, may perceive it safe to do so. No reported traffic, over.
No reported traffic.
Pilot Jet 6, Southampton ETS, that's all received. Yep, may proceed as safe to do so. Just with Osprey there, inbound. Southampton ETS, that's all received. Idea Concord there, Fawn Channel, outbound, clear channel. Waverley, approaching East Bramble, inbound, North Channel, over. All received. Spirit of Adventure, Southampton VTS. No, got the 2 dredgers there working, but no other traffic. Over. Red Eagle, Southampton BTS all received traffic information. The Ardeo Concorde, Fawn Channel outbound, clear channel. To be followed by the Red Falcon. Inbound in the North Channel, the Waverley. Over. Southampton BTS, are you calling? Yes, confirmed. 2000 from 102. That's all received. Iona, Southampton VTS. Iona, Southampton VTS. Or received, no, put a traffic, over. Adventure, Southampton VTS. Adventure, Southampton VTS will receive.
BTS, Roger 6, departing Town Quay.
Roger 6, Southampton VTS will receive the may proceed traffic information. The Waverley, Cowshot Boy, inbound. Red Eagle, South Bramble, inbound.
They're both copper, thanks so much.
BTS, the MSC Virtuosa.
MSC Virtuosa, Southampton VTS.
Evening, signaling up now on 102. Should be right shortly. Draft is 8.5 and ships out to Sherbo.
MSC Virtuosa BTS, that's all received. Waverley, she's at Cowshot Boy now, inbound slow speed. MSC Virtuosa, Southampton VTS.
Yeah.
That's all received, yep. The Waverley, she was just going to look to leave past you south of Dockhead somewhere, over.
Yep.
Waverley, Southampton VTS. That's Virtuosa, she's called in now. She'd be swinging off the ocean dock and then outbound, over. But still 2000 away.
Southampton ETS, Elizabeth, all fast, starboard side to SCT4. Thank you, good evening.
Elizabeth, Southampton VTS, that's all received. Fun EOS, Southampton VTS. Fun EOS, Southampton VTS, negative, you are too close to the gas elixir there. Looks to be a minimum of 3 cables from that vessel, over. That's all received. Golden Dahlia, Southampton VTS. Golden Dahlia, Southampton VTS to receive. Yep, you may proceed. Call again when underway. Over. Southampton VTS, that's all received. Here, Southampton VTS. Eos, Southampton VTS, yes. As long as you have 3 cables, you may proceed as safe to do so. Oh no, but you're still heading back. Minimum of 3 cables, Bunny. 3 cables, but I see you still coming astern. Eagle, Southampton VTS, that's all received. Traffic update, the MSC Virtuosa. She's away now. 1 and 2 berth outbound. She will be backing down and swinging off the ocean dock. Over. The Waverley ahead of you, she's inbound slow speed. She intends to pass the Virtuosa south of Dockhead. Over.
Ahoy, shipmates! Oh, some bright lights on the top of the MSC Virtuosa. Actually, it's not bright lights, it's the television screen. It's making everything flash around here. Very impressive. Must be like staring into the sun. MSC Virtuosa, she's off on a 3-day round trip to Northern Europe, calling in at Cherbourg and then Zeebrugge in Belgium, and then coming back to the sunny port of Southampton. And how is the weather doing? Oh, it's still quite warm out there. Look, almost 20 C still. Really keeping it up there. Quite high, quite humid as well. Yeah, it is a lovely evening. Oh, there's shipmate Gaza. He says, yes, I'm an early bird. Yes, I thought I'll just check to see what's going on. And there, lo and behold, she's nipped out early. Going back down to the middle swing round here. It's getting dark. Although it's quite interesting at night time. It's clear tonight. We get to see the lights on the ships. We don't normally see that at the moment. It does mean winter's coming.
Princess 72, Southampton BTS.
I'm just reading back through the chat here.
Calling BTS, message received. There's no reported traffic outbound to the west. Call BTS again at the east lead, over.
Shipmate Tamara says she's got some friends on Virtuosa. I think it was someone else who said they had friends on Virtuosa. Shipmate Sarah Wood says currently sat on deck 10 balcony with a glass of bubbly waiting for Sailway. Oh, I bet you're having a really lovely evening because it is almost 20 C, and like I say, it does feel a lot warmer than it should do. I notice we've got plenty of flames going on now over at Fawley. And we have cooties all lit up in front of us. Yeah, she's only...
Station calling BTS.
She's only going across the channel to Cherbourg. There's a short little drive across the English Channel.
Iona, Southampton BTS evening. Traffic information. The next coming up from the south, it's a ferry, Normandy not yet reported in. And the Grand Golden Dahlia will be boarding at Charlie 2100. She's currently in the nav anchorages, over.
Bursting back here, she'll be starting her swing soon.
Normandy BTS.
Boat show, of course, is closed. But as you can see, there's no flags flying down there, so there's definitely no wind at all. Well, the shipmate Shepherd Book says too late for the magic hour. Yes, missed the magic hour. All very dark now. It was quite a decent sunset out there.
Normandy, Southampton BTS, message received. Thank you. And traffic information, Grand Dahlia, nav anchorage number 2, heaving her anchor. She'll be boarding 2100 at Charlie. Outward bound, the Iona is at the new ground. She'll be going west to the nav tower. The audio Concords, the North Sturbridge outward bound, over.
Yeah, you can see all the flags down there at the boat show. All gently slack. I thought she was swinging in the middle swing ground, but I'm almost going to say she's heading to the lower swing ground. She appears to be in reverse at a rate of knots. Oh yeah, she's definitely going to the lower swing ground. Ooh. Occasionally we get that. I can't remember which ship it was. It was a while ago. It was a month or two ago. And there was one cruise ship that continually went backwards all the time. Down to the lower swing ground. Yeah. Looks like she's going backwards to the lower swing ground. I don't know if we're going to see anyone on board. Some shipmates there with a lovely aft cabin. MSC Virtuosa, very similar to Iona, 3 years old, built in 2021. Very similar gross tonnage, 181,000 gross tons, and very similar passenger capacity. In fact, so almost identical to the P&O's Iona. Sister ship are the MSC Grandiosa and the MSC Eurybia. I've been on the MSC Eurybia. I must confess, there's one thing I didn't like about the MSC ships, was the fact that if you've got to be a member of the Captain's Club to get to the front of the ship. That looks like there's a Sailway party going on up there, doesn't it? I can see some flashing lights. See people out on deck. It is lovely and warm out there. And I remember going, this is what I particularly liked. I was up here. They had the gym. I think that's the gym, and that's the sky bar. And that's where I liked the sky bar. Had a fantastic view up there. You can see lots of shipmates wandering around. The unusual sight of a high-speed reversing cruise ship. And we've got, was it Red Osprey in. All right, we'll get to see her in the middle swing ground then. The lower swing ground, I mean. Oh, the shipmate Lesbiar says first time she's seen a ship leave in the dock. Yes, I tend to do less live streams in the winter because it gets dark and we have less ships. It's a combination of these two events. I tend to do less live streams. I'll have to find something else to do with my time. Probably edit all those films that I've been recording over the summer. Probably what I should do.
Audio Concord VTS message received. Thanks. Traffic information. Ferry Normandy's coming up from the north, up from the south even, and the Golden Dahlia heaving her anchorage now in nav anchorage number 2. She's coming into board. Southwestern nav tower 2100.
Hoping perhaps we might get a bit of haulage. I don't think there's much chance of seeing any flags today. It's a little dark at this time of night. Now we'll reach the protocol of waving your phone torch around. That's also quite effective. I remember in years gone past we've had groups of people on their balconies all synchronously waving their phones with their lights on. That was quite effective. Well, the ship at Gazas is going pretty fast in reverse. Yeah, 6 knots in reverse. Yeah, it's nipping along. It's quite funny. They don't cause much wake, these ships, when they're travelling around at 6 knots. Yet when I'm travelling around at 6 knots in one of Captain Marty's boat, we make a massive amount of wake. The difference between a displacement hole and a planing hole, I suppose. Oh, hello. Is that what I think? No. Well, or perhaps there was somebody waving up on the top. It's difficult to tell if people are waving torches or if it's just the phone reflections on all the glass. Definitely a lot of people up on deck. Like I say, it's surprisingly warm out there. I think the wind has dropped off as well. Yes, wind has completely dropped off, and all those flags were droopy, weren't they? Oh yes, Excellent Blue Spanner, Bay Blue says that Waverley is nearing. That's right, she's on her way in. Where is she about? She's on the map somewhere. All right, let's go to a... I need to switch cameras now, don't I? We appear to have lost the MSC Virtuosa behind Town Quay. Let's get this camera going. There we go. Yes, all the front of this ship is the... I'm not sure about this ship, but it's certainly on the MSC Virtuosa, so I imagine the same is they call it the Captain's Club, which is the sort of the upper level of staying on board. And so you can't get to anywhere on the front of the ship. It's all for the Captain's Club, which I didn't particularly like, because I always like trying to get to the front of the ship to see at least forwards. But they have some excellent lifts on board, so obviously if you're trying to get around the ship, all the lifts are really busy at certain times of the day. But if you are part of the Captain's Club, you get a special bracelet which you can then wave in front of a lift, and it will exclusively take you to where you want to go. So normally, instead of like the conventional lifts where you get into the lift, you say, I want to go to floor 10. Before you get in the lift, you say, I want to go to floor 10. And then the computer will make sure that all the people who want to go to floor 10 are in the same lift. It makes it more efficient. It's a clever system. But if you've got a bracelet on, you put the bracelet up there and say, I want to go to floor 10. And the lift goes, oh, your Captain's Club. We're going to ignore everyone else and just take you over to floor 10 exclusively. Right, she's now heading into the lower swing ground. This is where Iona did a little spin earlier. Shipmate Sarah Wood says, we're on deck 10 balcony with light up flowers on. You may see us when she turns around. We are above the lifeboats. I take it you're on the port side then. That's get some decently clear pictures of the, even at night time, because the boats tend to be very well lit. The Ada ship lines, or Ada, they are particularly bright and well illuminated with lots of lights. It's actually quite good seeing them at night time. Hi there, shipmate Commander Nivan Che. Oh, says we're on board Waverley right now. Oh, so we've got shipmates on Waverley. Oh, well, let me have a look, see if I can find Waverley. Hang on. Oh, here we go. I need a controlling phone device. I control all the cameras by my phone. Isn't modern technology marvellous? Let's see if we can see Waverley on Netlycam. No, if I'm honest, I'm struggling. I'll show you quickly on Netlycam. Oh yeah, it's difficult. Oh, there. I think that might be Waverley there. I see it now. There's a bright blob. It's on near the flare. There we go. Yeah, in fact, yeah, look, there we go. That's Waverley there, and it looks like one of the red funnels coming up, and there's a big flaring going on there. It's the Fawley refinery in the back. So you get some very different views at night time. Unfortunately, Waverley doesn't make the hoots and honks that Shield Hall does. I think Shield Hall is the king of the noise. Camera's having a little problem focusing there. Oh, there's a bit zoomed in, isn't it? There we go. Look at the reflections on the water. Isn't it stunning? Shipmate Sarah Woods is on the port side. Oh, that's okay. We'll see you when she spins round. What did you say you had? You had some sort of flashing flowers on or something. There we go. She's turning round. Yeah, it's an interesting technique. I don't know why they reverse all the way down and then head back, rather than spinning round in the middle swing round. Don't know. Different pilots, different choices, I guess. There's definitely a Sailway party going on there, though. Look at that, all the flashing lights. Oh, in fact, I can hear some music. Can you hear the music? I thought I could hear music earlier. It's the Sailway parties on, especially some of these ships. They have them on the top deck. You can really hear it in the port of Southampton. Oh, shipmate Dan 07. Oh, he says night departures are the best. Oh, I'm glad you liked them. I often wondered if people like the night departures because they're not. You don't get the same view. You can't see the same things. But equally, you get a very different view, don't you? Oh, I can't. The TV is just blowing the camera out completely. Look at that. Obviously, something going on there. Oh, a lot of lovely reflections coming off all the windows. Waverley still coming up Southampton water. I don't know if she'll get into port before. Well, she might do. She might end up passing by very close here in port.
Grand Dahlia, Southampton.
You can definitely hear the music now. There you go. There's Waverley speeding up the port. She's a fast old ship. Is Waverley. Oh, you can see the paddle steamer. Oh, I've not seen that before. It's the silhouette coming through. That's neat, isn't it? Very similar to Shield Hall in many respects, but the twin funnels close together in the middle make it. He's going to Shipmate Flower Power, it says they can hear the music. Oh, good. Glad it wasn't just me. Shipmate TV Queens 1905 is asking if anyone knows the passenger numbers released for Iona. I didn't hear it on the radio, I must confess. Maybe a shipmate in the chat was listening. The shipmate Francis Scott says, not sure. It depends what time you're leaving on Tuesday evening, shipmate. Is it going to be dark? She's due to depart at 8 o'clock. Well, there's a couple of tricks there. Where if you've got a mobile phone torch, that helps. Then you can wave that around, because that is surprisingly, it doesn't look like it's much, but that's they come out really obviously on camera. So that's always a good start. So wave your mobile phone around. There's shipmate Codger says, did I get your message? No, I didn't, shipmate. How did you communicate your message? Was it by pigeon or email or something else? Yeah, I can really hear the music coming in now. Very serene. Well, the shipmate Bailey Maudsley. Welcome aboard, shipmate. Many thanks for subscribing. Oh, shipmate Commander Knight, who's on Waverley, thinks they're waiting until Virtuosa's turned. I wouldn't be surprised, but I think you're still quite some distance away. Let's have a look. How fast are you going? I always found Waverley to be surprisingly nippy. Oh yeah, she's let ready going fast. Waverley currently 5.8 knots. Oh yeah, she's slowed down a bit. There you go. See, there's quite a lot of people up on deck. It is a really lovely, mild night out there. I would certainly be enjoying a sail away in these conditions. I've just got the microphone on, hoping that we might have some hornage, but no, I'm not convinced we will. Shipmate Gaza says never heard any numbers for Iona. Yeah, sometimes when they radio in, they're so far away from port that I don't pick it up on the radio. And that is an issue. Look at that. Shipmates galore on board. Oh, look at that. Oh, I'm very envious of that. All on the stern there, getting a great view. Lovely weather. Probably back up from the buffet. They've had a couple of courses in the buffet so far, so stretching their legs. And if I were to do the sensible thing, you go back and you have some dessert.
MSC Virtuosa. She's just completing her swing off the ocean dock, and then she'll be proceeding outbound. Red Eagle's holding south the dockhead for her, and the Waverley's following the Red Eagle.
Oh, copy. Thank you.
Summit Scandinavia, BTS.
TV screen. It's like the
Summit Scandinavia, BTS, probably saying traffic information, the Iona, Sailway, and Nav Tower, MSC, over.
it's like a sun. Really hear the music now. You can't hear it so much when the upper superstructure of the ship's in the way, but now we're on a bleak angle at the side here. We can hear the music again. It's coming from up on the top here, where all the screens and things are. All the people are, the shipmates, having a jolly good time, being full of an evening at the buffet. Anybody work out what the music is? I can't quite hear it. Sometimes you can actually hear the music. Trouble is, I'm awfully bad at trying to guess what the music is. I recognise a tune, but I've got no idea who's singing or sung it or whatever. There you go, looks like the little vessel, the right hand side of the screen there with the flashing light, that looks like the harbour master. He's obviously coming out to escort the party boat, make sure they leave the port quietly. They're certainly not leaving the port quietly, are they? Shipmate Mrs. H says, is the music We Are Sailing? Could be. I honestly can't quite hear what it is. Sometimes you can really hear the beats and some of the vocals.
Jim.
Good evening, Chris. We'll give you a wave as we go by.
Try reciprocate, thank you.
I think that must be the chap on the Waverley. There is the MSC Virtuosa just reaching the dock head. Over on Netley Cam, we can see the ferry just about to pass on the other side.
Yeah, Red Eagle down. Virtuosa, don't slow in there.
The camera's struggling slightly with focus. Is that
Virtuosa, Red Eagle, no problem. Good evening.
Struggling with the that big flashing TV at the front. It's like trying to focus on the sun. Oops. I'll turn off the microphone. I don't think there's going to be any haulage. There's Red Eagle coming by. Quite a nice view. Look at that silhouette there, and look how flat the water is.
BTS, Sea Green.
Sea Green, BTS.
BTS, Sea Green, good evening, ma'am. I'm just breaking away from Marchwood Wharf and I'm bound 106 berth. I have 2 POB, maximum draft is 1.8.
Sea Green, BTS, copy, thanks. Traffic information, Waverley to Western Shelf for 104.
Many thanks.
BTS, the MSC Virtuosa, Western Shelf hours now. Got some numbers for you.
Ooh, numbers.
MSC Virtuosa, BTS.
Yeah, guests 5321, crew 1703.
All understood, thanks.
Well, we've got some numbers there. So the crew, we have 1,700 crew, which is 703 crew, which is one less than maximum. And passengers were 5,321, which is somewhere between double occupancy maximum and maximum occupancy. So that's a pretty busy ship, as we could see. There were lots of ships in there. That's the little Waverley going past there. You're just about to see her. does make the MSC Virtuosa does make the Waverley look decidedly small. Let me get her on itching cam now as well. There we go. That's old and new there. Oh, looks like Waverley's hooting. No, I think it's too far away for the microphone to pick up, unfortunately. Oh, I think I heard a little gentle hoot from Waverley there. Shipmate Commander Nice says there is honking Waverley. Yeah, I can see the steam coming out. I think we got a bit of a hint. I think I'll knock the microphone off. Can't hear any more now. Shipmate Commander Nice says lots of whooping. It's just too far away, shipmate, unfortunately. You can't hear it. Should have got you to give us a live stream from on board Waverley. There's Waverley. She's now back in port. Well, I hope you enjoyed that one, shipmates. Many thanks to all my PayPal donors, Patreons, members of the channels, and, of course, Blue Spanner crew do excellent at filling in all the information that the captain sort of misses. If you have enjoyed this broadcast, please do think about subscribing. It helps out massively. It doesn't cost a penny. Just click on that button somewhere. And we'll be live again tomorrow evening. Probably a few more times during the week. I shall continue to follow the MSC Virtuosa. She heads down Southampton water on her way to France, on her way to Cherbourg, and then to Zeebrugge. It's a quick little taster tour. That's quite good if you want to have a go on a ship. You're not really sure if a ship is for you. Right, till next time, shipmates.
Princess 72, Southampton VTS. Message received, thank you. There's no immediate traffic. Return Southampton VTS. Return Southampton VTS, apologies, you say west of Nav Tower. Return Southampton VTS, question, are you going east or west of the Nav Tower? Return VTS, message received, traffic information. The ferry Normandy is west of the Nav Tower, inbound. And the Golden Dahlia is underway now. Nav anchorages boarding 2100 southwest of the Nav Tower, over. Southwest VTS, understood, thanks. Traffic information, MSC Virtuosa, Northwest Netley, outward bound, will be cleared channel. Waverley VTS.
VTS, Waverley.
Waverley VTS, traffic information, Sea Greens F Marchwood, she's going to Sun Princess on 106, over.
I'll stop it, thank you.
VTS. Normandy VTS, copy traffic information, Britannia's outbound from Portsmouth.
Sun Princess, Sea Green, Channel 12. Sun Princess, Sea Green, can we go Channel 6, please?
Roger 6 BTS, yes, it's safe to do so, thank you. Audio Concord BTS. Audio Concord BTS, copy, thank you, east of the outnet. Town BTS. Town BTS just received traffic updates for Normandy's at the Nab Envoy now. And the Golden Dahlia still proceeding through Nab anchorages 100 southwest of the Nab Tower.
BTS Waverley, that's secure on 104. Thank you. Good night to you.
BTS, copy, thanks.